Missed you, companion.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Hey, Unblooded.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
There's an evil to the north, friend, and its name is Rangval. A tomb like so many in Skyrim, where the dead have found no peace.
Yes? If you say so.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken duels. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
You dropped this. Good thing I found it and not someone else. Otherwise, you might have lost it for good.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth. Thank you for your time.
Codlac Whitemane is in a better place now. For is there any place better than Sovngarde?
Yes?
Everything all right?
Thanks again for helping reopen the East Empire Company. Gonna have them importing some of that aged banana trees.
sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. I'm sorry, the Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion. The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time. A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer. Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students. Dibella's blessing to you. Is there something I can do for you?
Gods damn those fools. So many killed.
Heard about
Do you
what
need
you
something?
did? Killing those foul bitches.
I knew you'd miss me.
Well done, companion.
Rocks and valley, crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. Where do you want to go? Climbing back and we'll be off. I might have to stop and get myself a pint at Blackbriar Mead while I'm in Riften. It's worth the trip all by itself.
I'm no fan of the sun. It'll be better than this.
I've never seen the old this upset about it. The city really gets it.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. Oh, sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Why don't they listen to
I trust you have good news for me? This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Give them an inch.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. Out of my way.
Take it easy, Father. You'll make... Scene.
I'll rest easy when we've driven every last Imperial pig back across the Gerald Mountains.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
I've never seen Mjolnir this upset about anything. The city really gets it.
Hello, friend.
Back from a job, huh? Hope it went well.
So, the ending of my tale I began earlier.
It's your tale of singing.
If you need marksman training, and you've got the coin, I'm ready.
We invented 4 women on the same night.
Well, if you don't want to hear it, that's your loss.
If I wanted to hear a tall tale, I could have killed the story.
Keep to the shadows.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the Guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Gajal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum-I. Gullum-I is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Need something? A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay? Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief. I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too. It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy. Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own. The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again. I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that. I'm sure we'll speak again. Yeah, you need something? I'm sure we'll speak again.
Okay.
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them. It's been a long time since anyone joined us. Seems like people are in a rush to leave.
Back with good news, I trust? Amazing what people leave laying around for us to take, isn't it? All right, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me. I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal job. You can give this house a once-over. I hear they're fairly well off and probably have lots of good stuff ripe for the picking. Sound good? Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
So, what can I do for you today? I can pat you on the back all day, but coin's coin, right? I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. All right, got a simple one. Just get in, change the books, and be back in time for last call. So, how's about it? Just remember the rules. Keep it clean, and keep it quiet. Here's the details.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Out with it. Time is money. Back with good news, I trust?
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Want to talk?
Need something. I hope we bump into each other again. Yes?
The ancient tongue you are Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Solitude's a big port town, you know, full of sailors and their tales of faraway lands. Most of them foreigners and liars, of course.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather. I might have to stop and get myself a pint at Blackbriar Mead while I'm in Riften.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Jewelry, legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gullumai's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gollum Eye's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well. A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle. Gollum Eye works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gollum Eye alive, but remind him who we are.
Back from a job, huh? Hope it went well. Yes? What do you need, handsome?
You do what they say. You're the harbinger. Dragon held captive in White Run. Companions.
Good to see you. Good talking to you.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true. Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever.
This
Take a
next
load
song
off and
goes out
enjoy
to
the
the
atmosphere.
Dragonborn, the savior of Skyrim. Welcome to
It's
the
a
center
fine
of the
day
world.
with you around.
Or at least my brother
See you.
Eric's world.
My shipmates scoff at my love of finery, but I know envy when I hear it.
His wings, they did darken the sky. His roar fury's fire, and his scales sharpened sides. Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they died.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
Heroes on the field.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. All right. Had I known this deal would bring me this much trouble, I never would have accepted the gold. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Just you and me, against the world now. I'll be here.
Oh, did you need something?
Hello, friend. Good to see you.
Heard what you did. Killing those foul witches. Well done, companion. I'm waiting.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead. Dragonborn. It's an honor.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks. I've already learned to stay out of signs.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They're an ancient order.
Is it true what they say? There was a dragon held captive in Whiterun, and you released it? By the gods. Man, why?